Who is Elias Thorne? Over the past year or so, he started showing up everywhere, in literature, on publications, on Spotify. So who is he? I think this is really cool because Elias is an artifact of AI. So let's rewind. When we make a new model, we train it. We basically give it the whole world, the internet and more. Books, websites, forums, scripts. Now at this point, the model is very powerful and they do something called post-training. Because see, if at this point you ask it to tell you a story, it'll say, sure, here's a main character called Jack Dawson. Whoops, you can't do that. Or maybe it'll make you an antagonist named Pennywise. Oh, can't do that either. We can't have the whole world just making derivative works off of all this copyrighted material, at least in such a blatant way. And so what they do is they use post-training to extract all the good parts, basically. And so what are you left with? You're left with things like Elias, Thorne, lighthouses, and a bunch of other things that are really safe to reference. Cornell researchers tested this, and they found that there's about a dozen or so names and ideas that show up in almost 90% of the stories that they generated. So essentially what we're seeing here is real AI artifacts living in the real world around us. And I think this is so interesting because what it boils down to is we essentially now have a real life version of an M-dash.